Don't worry, Sam Nick. I already got that Miraculous Ladybug review already up. I did that for the video. So, yeah, as you can hear right now, I'm actually, you see, this is something I just found out, and, I do want to address this right now, because I didn't know this before until I played it. I played as Tiger in Tekken 3 for arcade mode, and after I beat the game, surprisingly, I didn't get any continues or loses whatsoever. So I watched the cutscene, I watched the credits, and then when I go to theater mode, it seems that if I unlocked something cool, I'm sorry if I can't show it, but I could tell you about it. I click on theater mode, and it shows me the music from the game. So it's like a music player sort of thing. Like, I mean, Tekken 4 has this too, but I can't do a whole lot, though. I can just listen to the music in Tekken 3, both arcade and the PlayStation version. Forgive me, but my brother's acting up again. He does this, like, even before I started streaming, like, I was afraid this would happen, but you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You know that? Anyway. Yes, though I did unlock all the characters, I didn't unlock all the features. Like, all the features are unlocked now. I have all the cutscenes, I have all the music, and, that's pretty much the game. But there's a catch to it. For some reason, I click on something and it doesn't really take me anywhere. I go to disc and it says Tekken Series Movie Theater, and then when I click on it, it says insert Tekken 1, 2, or 3 disc. I was thinking maybe it would be a lot better if they had the music from the other games besides putting in the disc, but hey, it's Namco designed it, not me. But it's still a pretty good thing though. I mean, that's kind of cool seeing that. Hold on. Did Tekken have a movie theater before, or is it just Tekken 3? I mean, I can go through the order right now. That's pretty cool. A lot more games should do that where it will let you unlock the soundtracks. Oh, I haven't heard of you in forever, girl. How's it going? Sorry, I haven't been joining your streams. I've been incredibly busy with regular life, and, seriously, I started off the video by talking about me unlocking music in Tekken 3. Hi, so do my brothers. Hi, Fire Bonbon! Welcome to the stream. I didn't see you there. I was scrolling down the Tekken 3 movie theater. I love Tekken 3, and I'm the queen so much, I had no idea I was gonna unlock this. To be honest, I didn't know there was gonna be a hidden feature in theater mode where I can listen to the music, both arcade and PlayStation. I can't play the music due to copyright notices, but you can still hear the music while I'm playing the game later. Even though you're going to hear a little bit of sound effects in between the characters punching, their voices and everything, like, you're going to get that, but I just don't want to play the music by itself. I'm just afraid it might trigger. I wanted to talk about Tekken 3 because, honestly, regular life got downright depressing. I should probably do a series of videos where I'm talking about regular life, even though people haven't read it. I feel that I should probably talk about it. I don't know if it's just me, but, wait, are these all the... These cannot be all the Jeremy screenshots. Hey! I can hear you, you know! Bah! Humbug! Blumug! I can't believe my brother's doing this. Maybe I should have put on the Tekken 3 music. Oh, too late. Now the arcade's doing the whole attract thing. Yeah, you can hear the background noise. Like, that's basically gonna be my background noise. I just want to drown out the noise that my brother is doing in the living room, because I don't want to hear him. It's better we hear the game instead of my brother, because he has helped me plenty of times by leaving me alone to work on my stuff, so he's kind of helpful with that. But when it comes to his tantrums and his cussing and stuff like that, he's not old enough to cuss. And not only that, I was trying to be a little generous by putting him in one of my streams. His voice was in there, and he was also in one of my videos. Not even that's not enough. Even my other brother doesn't even want me to be in his room anymore, and mommy says, oh, he's a teenager. Teenager or not, he's still my brother. The only time he comes near me is when I'm playing my games on my phone, whether that be Pokemon Go or Digimon Links. That's gotta stop. I need to literally bond with my brother, but he's on his tablet computer thing, and I'm just stuck playing video games, live streaming, watching videos, all this stuff, regular show, Miraculous Ladybug, Minions, etc. And that my brothers just don't want to spend time with me. Well, I don't know whether it's just because I'm the only sister, but besides my mom, I'm the only girl in the family. Everyone else is just my two brothers. Daniel hasn't ruined my streams. Brian is the only one that literally does that. I mean, I allowed Daniel to be in one of my streams. He was in one of my streams before. But since there's no camera on this because this is an iPhone, and because Android is a lot better with the DU recorder, it's going to be hard to really get footage. All I could do is screenshots and something like that. Hold on. Maybe I can try something out. Hold on a second. I think I have a plan. And it is the singly most perfect plan in the history of plans. See? There is the Tekken 3 movie theater. There it is right there. There's music, and I'm going to go down to music right now, and I'll show you guys. It's surprising. I don't know if I could do this on camera. I mean, I don't know if you guys are still seeing it. If you aren't, then I don't know. It should work. See? There it is. Tekken 3 Remix music. It's got the whole list of the PlayStation ones. Remix means PlayStation version, so, that's a good sign. Now, the BGM select allows you to pick the arcade music as well. Disc is just what I was talking about earlier, and it'll just say, please put in this disc or whatever. Insert Tekken 1, 2, or 3 disc and press cancel. That kind of scares me because it kind of takes a little longer to go back to the arcade music menu. Like, it takes like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, but still, I thought I was gonna freeze at that point. Anyways, let's just I can't record myself playing Tekken 3. You could just hear the background noise. If you want to do that, you could probably wait until I do a video later. It's better to have them as videos than live streams, because I've live streamed Tekken 3 plenty of times already. And yes, I'm also using the computer too, because I'm a boss and I like doing things all at once. I mean, look at that. You got the PlayStation on, you got Tekken 3 right there on the screen, you got me on DeviantArt looking at my Jeremys, and I'm also live streaming. And yeah, the charger's in the living room. I gotta go get the charger later on. And Jin! I don't know if it's just me, but I think Jin is my second favorite character in Tekken 3, aside of Harong. I mean, he's got a really good backstory. It is kind of sad too, but he's a very determined kind of guy, and well, teenager. Wait. Look, all I know is that Jin and Harong become rivals later on. That's all I know, and they're basically my two favorite characters. Well, Law is also my favorite, and so is Gon, Kuma, True Ogre, Paul, Yoshimitsu, Lei, Nina Williams. You get the idea. It seems as though I only like half of the regular show cast. I mean, half of the Tekken 3. Why was I talking about regular show? Oh my gosh, it's a big bad boo-boo. Anyways, it seems as though I liked half of the Tekken 3 cast. I mean, I still like the other characters too, but they'd come nowhere as far as Harong and Jin, or Law for that matter. Not because I plays them a lot, but I like their personality and stuff. They kind of show it in their fighting, the different styles. Like, you got Harong that has his Taekwondo, you got Forest Law who knows his martial arts, and you got Jin doing the Mishima, karate style. I think it's karate. Is it karate? look, it's Mishima fighting is all I'm saying. Heihachi taught him anyways. And I don't get why, I don't really know if Heihachi's really an antagonist. He is an antagonist in later on games, but I don't think he's that bad in Tekken 3, other than the fact that he was trying to get Ogre to, like, take over the world or something like that, be a part of his plan of world domination. He's nowhere as bad as Kazuha. I mean, Kazuha's even worse when you think about it. I'm far from it. I honestly hate Kazuha, but I have to accept the fact that Kazuha is Jin's father, and I almost thought that they were brothers at first, but nope, he's the father. It's even clear evidence in the animated Tekken movie. Yes, there's an animated Tekken movie. There's blood in it, but not too much. It's not Mortal Kombat bad, but it's like, honestly, I don't know how to honestly explain it. Yeah, I don't know how to really explain it. But, yeah, it's a pretty good movie. And probably, like, near the end of the movie, June has a kid, and it turns out to be Jin. And I like the kid version of Jin. He looks really adorable. And, well, it's worth seeing the movie alone. I don't want to spoil the whole thing. I mean, I just spoiled the ending, but I'm not going to say whose presence is coming. I mean, it's pretty obvious because I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk about regular show, and here I am talking about Tekken 3. I mean, regular life. Stupid Tekken 3. Sorry, Tekken 3 just caught me off guard, like it did when I was doing my every episode of regular show reviewed. It's that normal thing where I'm playing video games, I kind of stutter, I mess up on what I'm saying or something, it's normal for people to have these sort of stutters in live streams, especially for YouTube. Are you guys still here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go play Tekken 3 later on for a video. Anyways, let's just go back to what was basically what the whole video was gonna be about until I started rambling about Tekken 3. It's funny, but I'm trying not to laugh because this is honestly, if I want to be honest with you, my brother was a complete bother when it came to me writing this episode. He did do wrong, and I may have been really upset at him and told him to leave me alone at certain points. But I did apologize to him because after the episode I wrote, I mean, I'm pretty sure people will understand this and that this is a new generation of it, but what Brian did is nowhere compared to how depressing this episode of Regular Life is. I mean, this episode of Regular Life is literally going to be one of the most depressing things that you're ever going to read. And I'm not going to be a broken record and say, you have to read Jeremy the movie or stuff like that. I mean, I keep saying that because the characters in Regular Life first appeared in Jeremy the movie, and I want people to know who these characters are before they get into the regular show spinoff. I will assure you that I've been telling people countless of times about this, but I don't know if they're reading it or they're just glancing over it or just ignoring me, whatever I say, because it's regular show. They don't really care about it anymore. But for those who do want to read it, fine, I'm not going to stop you, but don't come to me asking, Michi, when did this character come in the series? It's your own fault. I warned you. I told you to read Jeremy the movie first before you jump into the Regular Life spinoff. I mean, regular show spinoff. See how Tekken 3 is throwing me off guard? Why me? I mean, I gotta keep Tekken 3 on. I mean, I don't want to turn it off. Like, yeah. Now, I was gonna talk about something, but it's probably gonna distract me from talking about Regular Life. But about the PlayStation Classic. No, I didn't get the PlayStation Classic. I did see a video about it, and there are many complaints about it. Like, a lot of complaints. one guy said that he got like the PAL versions of the games. Half of them were PAL, some were North American. And he said that Sony should have done something where they just released it as a PAL version only, a Japan version only, and a North American version only. But it was Sony, I think they just did it for the money. I mean, PlayStation was their big success back then. I mean, PlayStation is what gave Sony money and stuff like that. It was a part of Sony. They had these games that they had exclusively for Sony PlayStation, and some that were ported to other consoles, like the Sega Dreamcast, for example. And throughout the years, Sony has continued to make consoles. To decide which one it was truly the best one out of all of them, I'm very nostalgic when it comes to consoles, and I have to say both the Sony PlayStation 1 and 2 were the best. And I'm just very nostalgic. I never played a PlayStation 3 or 4. I did play a PlayStation Portable, but I don't think that counts, or the PlayStation Vita, or Via, whatever it's called, whatever Sony thing made. But if you know me, whatever has the Sony name on it, I'd be getting. But just not the new consoles. Like, I don't want to break my vow of what I said before, being very nostalgic. The only time I cheated was because my Game Boy Advance, this is Nintendo by the way, got corroded because I left Pokemon Sapphire on for much too long outside in the backyard. The batteries got corroded, and I had to go find an alternative to replace it, and that was the Nintendo DSi. Well, else do you think I don't have a 3DS? I have a 3DS game, regular show Mordecai Rigby in 8-Bit Land, but just because I get the game doesn't mean I'm going to get the console. Now, I might get a console later on in the future. I am considering on getting a Nintendo Switch because of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because I played a demo of it over at Target. I really don't know exactly what to do at this point. I just don't want to get sucked into modern technology, the modern consoles. I'm very, very nostalgic when it comes to video game consoles and games and stuff like that. There's a reason why I only have 2 games on the PlayStation, that being Crash Team Racing and Tekken 3. Those are the only 2 games I have. It may seem boring at first, but I'm happy with what I got. At least it's not like it's not one game, unlike my brother. The only game he has is Spyro Year of the Dragon, which he and Dad constantly play all the time, even though there are other choices out there. Tekken 3 and CTR. It's their decision, and Daddy said he wanted to go get a PlayStation 4 so we can get the Spyro Reignited trilogy. You're playing Spyro Year of the Dragon, and I already told him that the 2 games require download, unlike Crash the Insane Trilogy. Now, there's a reason. Now, I want to be honest. I wanted to get a PlayStation 4 because Crash Bandicoot was coming back. And that video I did before saying that Crash Bandicoot should come back to video game industry, I was right. And there he is. And he's now ported to other consoles and stuff. He's also now on the Nintendo Switch. But that just raises up even more questions. Do I have to get a Nintendo Switch also? Because I did say I want to get it because I want to get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But I also want to get a PlayStation 4 because Crash the Insane Trilogy is on the PlayStation 4. I'm really torn between 2 decisions. Nintendo is one of my favorites too, but I knew Sony first. That's why it's so special to me. Well, also because Tekken 3 was the first game I played, but I'm pretty sure you already heard that a lot of times and stuff. I know I'm stalling, but are you guys still here? Fire Bonbon? Riku, are you still there? Hold on, I gotta go ask if they're still here. Yes, the Bello. Keep in mind, I keep saying Bello whenever I join streams. I just say Bello, like I'm a minion or something. I mean, I still like Minions, but you don't see me talking about them as much anymore. I still like Minions, but I want to keep it at a minimum because some of my YouTubers like Itradam Wolf don't like those yellow Tic Tacs, or what he says ruined his favorite cereal, Corn Pops. Do Minions look like Corn Pops? Do they? Well, they kind of do, but I don't know if this. Yeah, I think they're on part of Kellogg's cereals for promotion and stuff, but getting off topic again. Oh yeah, also, before I continue, I want to mention right now that I edited the regular life Amino, and I'm Emery right now. I will get to you! Hold on, Jin! They keep playing that thing. My gosh. Would it kill you to just show Harong in the attract mode Tekken 3? I want to see him fight. I want to see Harong. I want to see the kicking. I want to see his orange hair. No! Well, it's not Harong. It's just Paul and Eddie. Please have Harong be in the next fight. I have to keep pressing start to see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky. If it shows Harong, then I will click on it and show you. Wait a minute. That was supposed to be the Embu. That was supposed to show. Okay. Yeah, but that's not. Well, I saw Harong, but I didn't see him in the Game Over Attract menu. You know, when you don't press start and then it just automatically goes to a fight. Mortal Kombat does this too. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat does this also. I think fighting games have an attract mode to get players to play the game. Jen! Fine. What does it matter? Whatever gets my wish faster. Sorry. Oh, I also want to keep in mind that this was the music I was using before for my intros when I saw my old videos. I do still have a few of them on here. The intro is on YouTube. I don't have the extended one that has the Tekken Tag Tournament music in there. Just Tekken 3. That was just King and Lei. Harong! Please! I want to see Harong! I don't want to just play as him. I want to actually see him fight, for crying out loud. Please! I said please! This has got to be a joke. It's the same character and then another opponent, which is Nina. Oh, go for Lei because he's the Jackie Chan clone. Is it just me or does my Pekmon kind of look like Harong? Alright, enough gab. I'll just show you my ranks that I put. These are the ranks in my regular life Amino. Very similar to the regular show one. This one is actually going to be one of the hardest ones that you probably have to need to get an Amino and sign in every day, like check in. Always check in if you ever want to boost your level up, or post fan art that you draw of regular life to there. That'll help you level up much faster. So, level 1 is Ames, Grayson's sister. Level 2 is Paladin the puppy. Level 3 is Grayson. Level 4 is Ione. Level 5 is Shelby. Level 6 is Chad. Level 7 is Emery, which I'm at right now. Level 8 is Claire, the Blue Jay. Level 9 is Dale. Level 10 is Fio? Well, yeah. I mean, I do want to have the fox in here. Is Reggie in there? Oh, yeah, Reggie's right next to Fio. Oh, what a surprise! The Bandicoot comes right after the fox. Fio and Reggie, because they look similar to Crash Bandicoot. That's why they're so close to each other. Level 12 is Jigar, one of the recurring antagonists in the series. Melody, who's already a villain herself. Level 14 is, oh yeah, level 12 and 13 and 11. That's Reggie, Jigar, and Melody. Level 14 is Railroad Prison Camp, which is one of the places. Level 15, ICR Ostrich. Level 16 is In Command. Level 17 is Lieutenant. Level 18 is Railroad Police. Level 19 is Cal Ostrich. And level 20 is Jeremy. Oh, you thought it was going to be easy, huh? You thought Jeremy was going to be like level 12 or 13. Wrong! Jeremy is actually one of the main characters in regular life, and he is the highest rank, considering, well, it is Jeremy, and he is basically in his 20s. He's 25 now, for crying out loud. He's going to be 26 next year. The more you know, the more you know. Also, I did also post Jeremy the Movie to regular life. So, if you guys have an amino or something like that, if you... You know what? I'm just going to let it play out. I'm going to lower down the volume. Tekken 3 is still on, but I'm going to lower the volume down. Because I want you to hear my voice. Bear! Okay, that's not going to work. I can't keep pressing start. Looks like I got to. Anyway, yeah, if you have an amino, you basically need to go to regular life, type in regular show spinoff, or if you want to, you could go to the regular show chat. I will send you a link to follow this, and basically what you're gonna see right there in front is Jeremy the Movie. That way I won't have to constantly tell people on YouTube to read Jeremy the Movie, because I want them to read it. If there's still people that still like regular show. At the end of the day, you have to remember that Jeremy was still a part of regular show. And Chad, minor or not, there were still regular show characters. They have the regular show style. They have the regular show anthropomorphic design. Well, style and design is basically the same thing. They're animals of all things. Finally, after all the waiting, I get to finally hear and watch him. Thank you for doing it, Tekken 3. What? I don't want him to lose. Thanks. Thank you, Tekken 3. All the greatest survivors, they're all harangues. Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. You know what? If it says greatest survivors, I'm gonna go to greatest survivors and like every single one is harang. Or how the announcer from Tekken 3 announces or calls his name Warong. I don't know, but there's an H. It's a silent H. You don't keep the H silent. It's just Rorong or something, or Rowang. Rowang. It doesn't even sound like the announcer is saying the H. It's a silent H. Stalling again. Sorry. Alright. So yeah. The episodes I have on here are the ones I've written so far. I feel that maybe I should probably redo the cover for it. Here's like the image, like the cover for it, for example. He just looks so cool with those goggles on. Ah! I'm being distracted. Alright. Yeah, I think that the villains are kind of small, but they're actually, well, the dragon is large. Jeremy actually looks kind of large right there. Well, that's just to say the characters are in the background, and everything that's shown in the background is smaller than they seem, except Melody, for example. She's always small. And the dragon is pretty large in that matter. Look at I just love how Ione is just, like, right in the back of where Jeremy is, and Devin's just, like, right there. Oh, he just looks so cute right there. But, like I said, I feel that I should change the covers up a little bit, because I don't want to keep the same one over and over. And if I do edit it, I'm going to have to say, oh, this was an alternative on the one I was using before. And this is the episode when regular life got dark. ICR Ostrich. Not to be confused with ICR Whale. This was considered what started the dark tone of regular life, and what changed the rating from a TV Year 7 to a TV PG fantasy violence. The violence in this episode is just, well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's kind of, sort of, it's, let's see, it's kind of scary for some people. I mean, I'm going to have scenes of it, draw them out in a white background. Like, I'm not going to add backgrounds just yet. I'm just drawing the characters. Oh, I better go see if they're going to do the Greatest Survivors now. Ow! Yeah, they couldn't deserve that. Greatest Survivors. What? No, come on, characters? Really? Really? I thought it was gonna be Greatest Survivors. It would have been hilarious. But hey, at least Harong is still in first place. Why is Harong in first place? It's because of me. It's because of me he's in first place. I plays the character. I should take credit for helping him get to first place. It's the truth. Oh my gosh, nobody's in here. Oh great, someone is live right now. You know, I'm just gonna leave the Tekken 3 alone and just talk about regular life. No one's in my stream. Did they leave, or are they still watching? Oh, they probably got bored out because I was talking about Tekken and not regular show. Alright. But for that matter, I'm gonna have to deal with that because there will be some people that will watch the stream later on when it's uploaded, like Team Golden. The fifth one. I wouldn't say... Hold on. The E is very off right there. Well, regular life is kind of like the regular show logo. Like, the logo is going to be a little off because I had to put the moon there. For example, like, Jeremy's basically behind that moon. It's the full moon kind of thing. The one in the sky. I mean, you could see, like, the atmosphere, and you can see the red mist going on. Like, yeah. Like, how did this make it to TVPG violence territory? Well, the episode itself isn't violent. I mean, it's sad, but I wouldn't say it's violent. I don't know if this is either, because I'm pretty sure this is horrendous alone. I mean, Jeremy had his wing feathers ripped out from underneath his wings. Oh, here's my chance. Oh, could this be it? Oh, come on! Really? I really thought it was gonna be survivors. You're killing me, Smalls. Ah! Ow. That actually hurt my head from screaming. Okay. Anyways. It's already like 3:29? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. 329. It is 3:29 p.m. I had to put that SpongeBob reference. Who else was gonna do it? It felt so good to say that. Yeah. Now it's not. Please show the greatest... survivors. I just want to go see it. Please. I want to see the greatest survivors. I want to show these people how hilarious it is to see Harang's head in all of the greatest survivors entries. Oh yeah, there's always a second attract after they do the arcade attract thing in there. The one where it shows Jin. Okay. But you better show it this time. You better show it. I don't know, the color of Chad sometimes changes. Like, sometimes it's kind of hard to get that color. I think it's like a light brown. Oh! Here it comes! Look at all those harangs. Why were there squares? Why were there squares doing on harang for? Here's episode 7. This is when Jeremy joins Icer Ostrich. Take note that he is the only small ostrich over there. And I do have the original design of the cull ostriches. Some had red eyes with white pupils, while the other ones, the fully corrupted ones, had black eyes with red pupils, considering how corrupted they are. You're going to hear that a lot, especially in regular life. You're going to keep hearing that. And also Nightmare Revisited. I think I got the chat color right. I mean, it does. I mean, does he look alright? Alright, what did I say before? That I didn't get the color right? Well, Chad looks fine, I guess. Yeah, Chad looks okay. I mean, he's not like, JJ Quintel's Chad, but it will pass. He doesn't look too bad, but like, oh, come on, seriously? Why does he have to be the second one? Oh, this... Game over. Come on. That was a cheap shot. Really? Sure glad I wasn't playing that. Okay, good. Now, I'm trying my best to kind of get close to the regular show style, but unfortunately, I'm not really getting that much luck when it comes to regular life. I mean, yeah, they do kind of look like the regular show style, but you see, I'm kind of using a wireless mouse, and it's kind of hard to draw circles right next to their heads or their faces. I don't mind. I like the result of it, but the characters that don't have regular show styles, they look a little off. Even if they don't have a regular show style, you can still tell that they're regular show characters. I'm pretty sure, I mean, some regular show characters, like the Ducks, for example, had dotted eyes and stuff like that, but there's no dotted eyes in regular life. They're either just the standard CalArt style, or it's like anime eyes or something like that, or dragon eyes for that matter. Dragon eyes for the reptilian creatures, that being the dragons, for example. Paladin and Ione have the really cute kawaii eyes because they're considered the little cute characters, but they do have enough screen time so that way they won't be considered useless. I just don't want my characters to be considered useless or unnecessary. That's the problem. I have so many characters now, and these weren't even in Jeremy the Movie. These were exclusively for regular life. Sure, there are some callbacks to some characters that did come back, like Jericho and Dale, Melody and Shabby Doom, and some that joined Railroad Police, such as Robert and Griswold. But other than that, everyone else, basically, in the show is just made primarily for regular life only, and that's where they originated from from my head, from ideas I had, because I had so many animal books. I wanted to experiment and turn these creatures into characters, even though some of the said characters die, whether they're good or bad. That's just basically how shows go. You don't consider there to be death. I mean, well, when you think about it, regular show did have death too, but unlike regular show's deaths were kind of funny, and primarily some of the villains died off. But regular life, it's more realistic, and it's a lot more brutal. I mean, they're scratching, biting each other, and they're dying from blood loss, or like something bad happens to them, old age. Like, regular life is very realistic. I mean, it's still like regular show, but it tackles like a lot of everyday situations. Like, my daddy said that war is every day, and considering that there's war going on right now in politics, the government shutting down and everything, well, not everything is going to shut down. I'm pretty sure the military people are going to still be paid money. I don't even get how the government thing works, because I'm not really interested in politics or stuff. I just hear it on the news, and Mom is scared about it because the government is shutting down. Is there not going to be enough money, or just, I don't know, and not to mention salads on recall because it's got some kind of disease or whatever, some kind of, I don't know what it is, but they said they recalled salads from Canada because there's something in them. I don't know what it is, but it's fine. I don't have to worry. But yeah, I'm like I said, regular life at the end of the day, it's still like regular show, but it's called Dark Regular Show for a reason, because it tackles everyday situations. I mean, regular show tackled that too. Two guys working at a park, but they're trying to find ways to escape working by going on bizarre and crazy adventures. And the real life situations was always revolving around love, romance stuff, like what you got with Mordecai and his relationship issues, where he's like, oh, I can't talk to girls, I can't, that literally for like the horrendous season 6 of regular show. Like, too much is just too much. Now there's I won't say that season 7 didn't do this either. I mean, they did it, but it wasn't as bad as season 6. It's an improvement, and season 8 is like gospel and gold compared to season 6. It's a lot better, and it's by far the best season of regular show, unlike Netherman Studios, who says that the first season will always be the best. Well, yeah, opinions are opinions, but really? That's your favorite season? It only has like 12 episodes. Well, my season also has 12 episodes, so what I'm concerned about is I think maybe I might be expanding regular life a little more than 3 seasons, because I keep having more ideas each and every day. Whatever I read or watch, I keep getting ideas. That's not to say I'm gonna make it last forever. Well, it was originally going to end in season 3 because regular show replaced was in season 3, and it was episode 62. 62 was supposed to be the last episode of regular life, but I want to expand it. Like, I don't want to, like, this time I want to get ideas from subscribers, kid-appropriate ideas, ones that focus on main situations and stuff like that. What I'm gonna get to after I'm done talking about, why am I on this one still? I need to do a separate video when I talk about Nightmare Revisited and those other episodes of regular life. And there's no way I'm gonna get season 1 done before Christmas. Like, the one thing, I mean, I am gonna get season 1 done before Christmas, but there'll be no time to write a Christmas episode. I wanted to try to do what regular show did and have like a Christmas episode, but they didn't get a Christmas episode until like season 4, and also in season 6, in season 8. No. Season 6, we don't talk about Merry Christmas, Mordecai. Alright, going back to regular life. I'm pretty sure, was it? Oh yeah, it was Blitz. Yeah, this is the one where they go into war. I don't want to stay on this for too long because I want to get into episode 11, which this was primarily about, and I don't want this live stream to be confusing to people, because when they see this and they watch the whole video, they're going to think it's clickbait! At least you get something else out of it. Like, I'm still talking about the episodes, and pretty much I'm saving the best for last. Note to self, never have a misleading title in your streams unless you really want to talk about it first. Alright. That's all I can say is that's just when they're all about to go into war. Oh, and also, yeah, I do want to mention again that Lux was a character that was created by one of my friends, Steven. He allowed me to use his character, Lux, in a way, but I kind of used him to be like, well, Alamir from Guardians of Ga'Hoole, or Dewlap from the book series of Guardians of Ga'Hoole, the one that, never mind. Like, I don't want to go too deep into it until I'm talking about the episodes themselves. I'll save that for another stream, but just not right now. Just not right now. Now's not the best time. Episode 10, now, I don't know what to say about episode 10, like, will Chad break Jeremy's mind control? Well, that people are going to assume, oh yeah, if Jeremy's back to normal, then well, I don't want to go too in detail, but it's not what you would expect. Just because it says something like that doesn't mean it happens. I'm not going to say who broke out of Jeremy's mind control, but the episode is just really, really sad. Harong again? Oh, that just goes to show you show him on the stage and now you're using him for the attract. Okay, into Tekken 3. I see you. I just love that character. Okay. Well, while we're on the subject, the fighting in regular life is nothing like Tekken 3. Sure, they're kind of kicking and punching each other. Well, yeah, there's the standard punches. You're gonna get that because regular show did that also, but not in Tekken 3 style. Like I said, it's basically the scratching and the biting and stuff like that. Like, that kind of fighting. Or slaps, from Jeremy's point of view. Slapping in the face. Which is a direct reference to what happened in Pokemon the first movie with Pikachu versus his clone. And just like Pikachu, Chad doesn't want to fight Jeremy. He just wants his friend back. But since Jeremy is so polluted with so much corruption and mind control, he doesn't listen to Chad. Like, the episode is just really sad. Like, I think maybe you should read it, but not before you read Jeremy the movie. I just really want people to read it. They're glancing over something I worked really, really hard on. And seeing that, I don't know why they're doing it, or maybe they just have other things to do. But for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get into it soon, but just not yet. Hold on. Somebody just added something to their favorites. Regular show and Sonic has added it to their favorites. Oh, okay. Yeah, but he already... Look, DeviantArt people, my watchers on DeviantArt read Jeremy the movie and gave me feedback. But when I told them to read regular life, I don't know why, but they're not reading it. Maybe they just have other things to do, or they just don't want to read my spin-off. I don't know what it is, but I'm just glad they read Jeremy the movie in general. At least they know who the characters are. And I need to keep telling people that you need to read Jeremy the movie. Now let's go move on to regular life, The Rescue. You would think that an episode titled The Rescue is going to be all happy and everything. Oh, they're going to be rescued. They're going to get out of that terrible place. Everything's going to be good old sunshine and rainbows. Right? Wrong. This is regular life, remember? They're at war with each other. You know, war's not going to end well, right? Yeah, this is exactly why I keep saying that this is a dark regular show. It's not only sad, but it's downright depressing. All I can say in this episode is just, you wouldn't expect to see this. It's like in that SpongeBob episode, Are You Happy Now?, where Squidward acts clinically depressed because he doesn't have a happiest memory. Well, and there was also those jokes because he was so depressed, and people were considering that he was going to do something because he was so depressed. The joke of, is Squidward going to kill himself? No, you're not going to see that in regular life. No character's going to try to kill themselves. But like that SpongeBob episode, I treated this episode like it was a serious situation. Like, it's real life. Depression happens in people. And I want to see if this can connect well with kids, because I'm pretty sure they're going to want to find out about this sooner. They're going to know about it sooner or later. And they need an example in cartoon form of what that feels like. I'm pretty sure a lot of kids shows have tackled a lot of real life situations in a kid-friendly manner, whether it being sitcoms or cartoons or whatever. Like, I'm just giving out some prime examples, but depression isn't the only thing you're gonna witness in this episode. One of the characters suffers from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And you're probably gonna wonder, why did you decide to include that? Well, this is war, and alright. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you people. Right when I was writing regular life, I stumbled upon something I thought I didn't know about. And I might do a video about it soon, or stream talking about it. But I just, maybe I should mention it for the video. I don't know if I did before, or I don't know if I did or if I didn't, but, I should probably talk about it because it's basically one of my favorite movies. It's no regular show in the movie, but it's depressing. It's depressing, but keep in mind, regular life was depressing even before I watched this movie, and some elements from this movie will be included. From episode, this Tekken 3 is throwing me off again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to redo my top 10 favorite animated movies list, because A Penguin's Memory certainly belongs in that category. And I know you're probably gonna post in the comments right now, what's A Penguin's Memory? Well, A Penguin's Memory it's a story about a Vietnam veteran's post-war trauma told with penguins. Yeah, right when I said that, it doesn't really quite make sense. Hey, it's worth watching the movie to figure that out. Like, he's seen too much during the war and stuff like that. It's nowhere, like, alright. Unlike the movie, there's no shootings in regular life. This movie kind of has guns. I don't know if this is aimed for kids or for adults, but there's a little bit of blood in it, but not too severe. It's very kid-friendly despite its main purpose. Yeah, this movie has a purpose around it. This whole movie was created just to sell beer. Santoru-kan beer. A Japan brand kind of beer. the penguins were the mascots for this said beer in Japan. And to be honest, I don't mind. It's just, I really don't know what to say. Veil Sky Bum made a video about it, and I watched it, and I was curious, and I wanted to watch the movie myself. And after I watched it, I thought this was just going to be like a cute penguin story, kind of like those cutesy, happy stuff, like the English version of Scamper the Penguin, not the Russian version that's traumatized me in high school. We all know how violent Russian Scamper is. But after watching A Penguin's Memories, it's better I talk about it during a stream, talking about it, the review, or video for that matter. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there and talk about it a little bit, because I really wanted to get this off of my chest. I wanted to talk about this the best way I could. And I did. I did talk about it. And, it's just a pretty depressing movie. But while that's depressing, it's nowhere as depressing as Regular Life the Rescue. I will say, for this episode, there is death. Literal death. Not just off-screen, but on-screen too. Well, you're gonna read it, and you're gonna picture this in your mind. The battlefield, the good versus evil, them battling and stuff like that. And a character already about to go into labor, a villain in that case. And I did add some facts to it, showing that, yeah, marsupials have pouches that, and when the young are old enough, they get to ride on their mother's pouch or something. Yeah, I add some fun facts in there for kids. Like, it's not just all fiction and everything. I do include some stuff that is true about the animals. Well, koalas live up to 3 years, so Melody should have been dead by now, but I want to keep some characters to live just for the purpose of regular life. I mean, I don't want the character dying of old age. I already had one character die of old age already, and I don't want to keep repeating the factor. And this is regular show formula. Like, you know that some characters don't live that long in animal age, but they're anthropomorphic. They act more like humans, and since they act more like humans, their lifespans are expanded to live how long humans should live. I just figured it out. But with regular life, I did make sure that they will have certain lifespans, and then they will die at a certain age. Well, I'm very concerned about Jeremy for that reason. Yes, ostriches can live to 30 years, and I did say before that Jeremy only has like 5 years until he dies. I don't know if that's gonna be true. I mean, I don't want to say this because I like Jeremy, but remember, he was a runt. He wasn't like the other ostriches, unlike his older brother Jericho, who is the older brother, and Jericho still calls Jeremy his baby brother for some reason, and yeah, he still calls him that. I kind of have some kid-friendly material in there, and having him blush when he said that in front of somebody. Yeah, the good old classic regular show formula, the blushing and everything. I mean, it's gonna tone down the depressing tone of the episode, but just not enough for that matter. I don't know exactly how long Jeremy is gonna live. I mean, I don't want him to die when he turns 30. I mean, maybe he should die when he's like 40 or 50. I mean, Mordecai's still alive. He didn't die. I mean, he's still alive right now. Or I don't know, because this is a regular show, and there's no telling how long these characters live, for that matter. It's just... Even I don't know what age some characters are gonna die in, even though I keep saying, oh, they're gonna die at this age. This is... This is hard. I mean, Netherman Studios said he was gonna kill off some of his characters too for his series. I mean, a lot of people do have to make that sacrifice, even if they were good characters, and not just because they're main characters. They can't come back to life. No resurrections or anything like that. I mean, JTM did have a resurrection, bringing back from the dead, but that was understandable. And I only did that once. Nobody in regular life who's died has come back from the dead, whether that be from Pure Lake, the regular life word for heaven, or Fire Lake, the regular life word for hell. Yes, that word is actually used in the episode once, episode 11, but there's a purpose why it was supposed to be said. It was said like, I really want these people to just really read regular life and Jeremy the movie, not to glance over it. I want there to be more videos about it. Spread the word. This is the closest thing you're ever going to get to something close to regular show. I mean, you're still waiting for your close enough. Regular life is still kind of regular show. Spin-off or not, you're going to get your full dose of regular show magic. Or medicine, for that matter. Anybody that still likes. Yeah, I'm just going to turn down Tekken 3. I'm going to turn it down. I could go into detail of how many characters I'm also going to add to regular life, because there's still going to be a lot more characters. Season 2, for that matter. I really need to do something. If I don't, I don't know. I need feedback. And I need people. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go post something on Amino saying, I need ideas for season 2. Any ideas that are kid appropriate or with the regular show formula. You could also add that in the comments what you think is the best idea. But remember, there's no sex or profanity in regular life. Only really violent scenes, like parts in there, as well as tackling everyday situations in real life, like depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm not going to say which character has that, but I think it's pretty obvious who has that. It's worth reading the episode to find out how he got that. Too much happens. You know what? I think let me go check on Digimon links. I just don't want to basically stay on the thing for that long. I still don't have Gabumon or Patamon. What is taking so long? I want to get those Digimon so badly. There's a problem I have with Digimon links. I was battling Justimon and I thought I was going to get a data fragment, but they only gave me energy and stuff like that. They didn't give me what they told me they were going to give. And the thing is already over, and I don't think I have enough fuel to even digivolve it into its ultimate form. See, I only have one data fragment, and I've been battling this guy a lot. Justimon. To show proof of what I was saying, I'm going right now to Adventure Quest, click on him, and it says right there, rewards, but they don't give it to me. I don't know what their deal is or why they're doing this, but I want to show you absolute proof that they did not, that they did not give it to me. If they do, I'll be surprised, but I highly doubt it. actually weak. I still have more Greymon after all this time. I just don't want to get rid of this Digimon. I like it. I think maybe I should knock out Justamon first and maybe it'll give me the data fragment. Still, nobody's commented. Oh, why isn't it? Justice kick. Ow. How did you miss? After this battle, I'm just gonna go end the stream. See, they didn't even give me the data fragment. I just battled him. He didn't give me anything. Just the Newell. See, this is my problem with Digimon links. Alright. Well, at least I could do is feed my Greymon Blue. I think that's the equivalent to a shiny. Well, I don't know if it's shiny, but oh yeah, my daily motion. Daily mission, sorry. That's not enough. Look at that many. Oh. I did beat Volcanic Drummond though, but I was too late to get any more fuels. Omega Rush. I don't know. Until that's today and it ends at night. I know I already cleared it, but I need more of those whatever what are those? Omega Rush data bytes. Can be exchanged for various items. Fine. I don't know. I was about to switch out War Greymon though. I could use another Mega. Powerful. Ow. Ah, come on, what? These are ultimates. They can't beat Megas. Wow, I just love that Mordecai. He just looks so swag. Why did Jeremy do this? Why? And why wasn't he in this show so much? Yeah. I know why, but it's just a joke. I'm just trying to make myself feel better instead of not thinking about the dark tone of regular life. The really depressing episode. Ouch. How do you live that? That was a super effective critical and you lived. Millennium Mon got the victory that time. ×9. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stamina. That's a whole lot. It took a lot. It's a huge chunk. Well, at least I got back to Digistone I lost. Oh. What do you want from me, game? Where can I find Justamon fuel? Do you have it? Does the shop have it? Where's it? Oh, not that shop. Where can I find? Oh, do I have any? I don't have any chips. How nice. Legacies. Sorry, Salomon. It's okay. I still have another Salmon that I got from my awakening. It's the first one. I'm not that scared. How long has Tekken 3 been on for? I don't know how long it's been on. It's probably been on for a long, long time. Alright, I'm gonna go end the stream.